Wait till I get a hold of my travel agent. How they gonna send me to Earth when the planet's on quarantine? How you guys gonna have a clown for a president? I mean, this place is a joke. I didn't travel millions of light years just to watch people fight over toilet paper. What the hell is going on here? Yesterday I tried to ask some people for directions, and before I could say anything, one of the guys pointed at me and started screaming out, "Gray, Gray." I was glad he knew his colors. I figured he must be a painter. He said he was abducted before, and they used the anal probe to experiment on him, and they used it to check his temperature and check his DNA. And I told him, I don't know about your planet, but on my planet we use a thermometer and a needle for that kind of stuff. He asked me if I plan on visiting Area 51. I told him not if it's the same guys that gave you that anal probe. I don't. He asked me about Roswell. I told him Roswell was a cautionary tale our parents used to tell us when we were growing up. You know, it's a story about drinking and driving. They would always tell us if you drink and drive, you're going to end up like Sam. Sam wound up crashing into a damn barn. The guy turned around and said, "You know what? You're pretty funny for an alien. I didn't know you guys had a sense of humor." I said, "Well, most of us don't. I come from a planet of scientists and explorers. But I never wanted to do none of that stuff. I always wanted to make people laugh. I always wanted to be a comedian." One day when I was 6 years old, I got on one of the spaceship's intercoms and I started telling jokes. I said, "What does the galaxy use to hold its pants up?" "An asteroid belt." I didn't get no big laughs or nothing like that. I got a couple small giggles. Then I said, out of all the planets in the Milky Way, my favorite planet is Saturn. I just like the way it sounds. It has a nice ring to it. Get it? Ring to it? And that's when I bombed. Nobody liked that one.